Time is now 9:01. Welcome to the Delaware County Commissioners meeting, Monday, September the 19th, 2022, 9:01. Please stand for the pledge. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mrs. Patterson, roll call, please.
Mr. King?
Here.
Mr. Henry?
Here.
Ms. Reagan?
Present.
Mr. Brooke?
Here.
Ms. Smith?
Here.
Okay, thank you. Approval of the minutes, please.
Motion to approve. Second.
Roll call, please.
I'm sorry. Mr. Henry?
Yes.
Mr. King?
Yes.
Ms. Reagan?
Yes, thank you. Under presentations, Mrs. Anderson's here today.
Good morning, Commissioners. Emily Anderson, Court Administrator. I'm here on behalf of the Adult Guardian Advocates Organization. John Longnecker is the one that's running this program. However, he couldn't be here today. I'm going to give a brief introduction, and then I'm going to introduce Linda Johnson, who's also part of the group. So I became involved with this group about a year ago. He presented a grant to the Delaware County judges to bring on Delaware County to the already existing organization. They take care of people that don't have anybody to take care of them. So they go around and they're guardians for people that don't have family members or friends that they need representation or needs need met. They always need volunteers, so I'm going to throw that out there. I could not commit to the time of volunteering, so I volunteered to be on the board. I've been a board member for probably 3 or 4 months. During that time, we got a request to merge with, what was it, Area 5? Right. Area 5, which has other counties, so we're going to expand. We're going to other counties. They're here today mostly to ask for any kind of help financially, and what we get is we get called a VASIA grant from the state. I'm going to let her tell you more about that, and then we have to find local matches. I do want to express that any match that we get from our county goes to only the people that we help in Delaware County. So whatever funding we raise in Delaware County only goes to those people that we help in Delaware County. Whatever funding we raise in Madison County, the same thing happens there. So I'm going to introduce Linda Johnson. She's going to kind of tell you more about the program. Linda?
Thank you, Emily.
Yep.
I'm not sure if you all got this. I see some now. So
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Okay.
We did, thank you.
You are very welcome. And then there's a few business cards. if you
Okay,
go.
thank you.
Uh-huh.
Thank
There
you.
go.
Thank you.
I want to thank you for this opportunity for us to be here and chat with you about this wonderful program. I have been in it now 5 years. I started the program on what we're going to call our West Division of Guardian Advocates Incorporated 5 years ago, a year ahead of John. And I am the director over there, and I approached them to see if we could merge with them. I'm actually a Delaware County person, so I'm proud and happy that this program is coming here, helping Judge Voorhees, Judge Cannon, and the whole entire community. This program actually was studied back in 2008 to 2012, and a recommendation was made by that committee to the General Assembly in 2012 to 13, and then brought into the probate code into law along the lines of 2014 when they started the Indiana State Guardianship Office. With that, then, their hope was that by 2025, a program by an entity that stepped forward would reach all 92 counties by 2025. We now have 50-plus counties covered with about 20 programs. So we're very pleased to bring this to Delaware County. I have been working, like I said, with John and Amber. There is what we call a VASIA grant out of the Indiana Supreme Court. That VASIA acronym, VASIA, stands for Volunteer Advocates for Seniors and Incapacitated Adults. And that is the core of who we are. And then the programs around the state pick that program up from the Supreme Court with their blessing. We actually, our leadership is out of IOCS, the Indiana Office of Court Services. And in conjunction with that, and then the local entity running the program. We're a nonprofit, of course, and we do everything for those seniors and incapacitated adults who have no one to step up and be their guardian. We work in conjunction with the courts. We raise the local match money. It's a 2-for-1 match is the way I like to think of it. If we raise $20,000, then we can ask the Supreme Court for $40,000. The max that we can ask the Supreme Court for is $75,000. That's for a fully loaded program. We're not guaranteed to get that $75,000. We have to live up to what we agree to, make sure that we're covering our bases with appropriate staff, with appropriate volunteers. We actually become your most fragile, needy people in the community's family. We do everything for them. We become their guardian. We become their decision maker with what decisions they're capable of making. We make sure they're safe, properly cared for, and that they have dignity in the last of their hours. Or days, months, weeks, we never know what there is ahead of them. But they deserve that. We're a sort of a sister program, you might look at it, to CASA for the children.
That's what I was thinking.
And a couple of thoughts that I like to give people is that while our numbers are not thousands yet, the potential is out there with the baby boomers. We're so top heavy, I'm sure you've heard this everywhere, so top heavy with our, and I'm one of them, sliding over there in that baby boomers category. Our families are so diverse and scattered all over the nation, and so many dynamics that the families become disengaged from one another, and people are left behind. And I guess as you think about it for the children, no child left behind. Our heart is no adult left behind. State hospitals have fractured over the years, and these people have been mainstreamed. Some of them who were talking about being incapacitated that need help. The need is there and great, and on your handout, John's got a nice chart there in the center or 2/3 of the way down. If you follow that, for this year, active clients in progress or in process are 30. And the Delaware number of that is 9. But if you look on down through the list, there's some on the waiting list and some in process. And in following John and his numbers, I know that that number is almost equal here in Delaware County to Madison County. They're close to having 15 appointed clients. So it's picked up very quickly. The need is great. While the office is in Madison County, and while we use the Madison County Auditor for the pass-through funds, like Emily said, what is raised here stays in this county and supports your people. We staff out, and then we have a dedicated, we call them guardian specialists or case managers, kind of synonymous, where they go and they investigate any referrals. The board is very active in supporting those investigations and understanding the needs. And then we move forward in having the judges help us and approve and appoint us as the guardian. We stay with them the rest of their life and follow them through. Like I say, we make a contribution. Give you one example John has in here where a lady was just left alone and was in horrid living conditions, and this is common. This is common. In one of my counties this year around Good Friday, the sheriff called me and said, I have a case and I had to roller skate clear up to Rochester, but that's okay. We helped someone who was totally alone. He was near death when they went and made a wellness check. He's now thriving, gained about 30 pounds, and is doing well in a nursing home. So that's just a real life one that I exposed from, or was was exposed to frontline. We've had some of the same kind of calls, very similar here and in Madison and Grant. So what we're asking today is that you help us out on our local match. We're asking for $5,000. I know, unfortunately, we didn't get over here probably and get that into your budget for 2023, but we know too that at least the commissioners have in other counties have been very kind and very good to support us with their Eat It funds, or some call it Seed It funds. It's kind of the wing of the nonprofit in your monies if you have that. We hope that you can dig down and find that and help us. What we typically do is county commissioners and council together contribute that. Mayors and city council go together and contribute equal. And then we scout out for community foundations, other grants that we can write to come up with those local matches. So as I go forward, I'm going to continue helping John raise the rest of those funds. That'll help us get to what we need budgetarily is about $150,000 to meet the budget. Most of those monies, coming from, we hope, the Supreme Court grant, along with all of the local contributions from all 3 counties. I don't know, I've gone through that fast.
Well, we appreciate you coming today, and I had not heard of this program, but I do know that I do visit a lot of nursing homes, and their need is there, that's for sure. And I was wondering, which telephone number, if we were to advertise on our web, would you like to?
You can use either on my card.
Okay.
One is a direct line to me as a cell phone, and the other is the direct line into the office. So whichever you feel appropriate.
Staff, okay. And John, you
Yes.
hadn't had a chance to look at this.
I did,
Oh, did you?
yes.
You want, what's your pleasure today?
I have a question. Do you work with Adult Protective Services? Out of
Oh,
Madison County?
absolutely.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
They're among many of our referrals, but APS, the hospitals, nursing homes, police, sheriff, fire department, the next door neighbor, anyone can refer to us. But absolutely, APS is definitely.
Yeah,
That's great. I think it'd be a great program. Are you checking right
I'm
now?
having Jenny
Okay.
check it.
Okay,
We got it in that community, in
Yeah.
the edit
yeah,
that
Yeah.
we did, we can just give the $5,000 out of it.
yeah.
we could
She
give it
comes
this
back
year.
and says the money's there, so.
Oh.
I just want to check, make sure the money's there before we,
Health and wellness.
And what I have found in our counties being a few more
We got money
years
in the health
established, or a little bit more established, they have now come around and they're putting it in their budget, so it makes it easier. You don't have to advertise, and it's
Right.
there. But we appreciate anything you can do.
here, we got 100,000 in the health
I have a
and wellness that you had put
question.
in
On
there.
the volunteer, isn't that, you pretty much have to be retired, right?
You don't have to be. When I first started, that's who seemed to be our prominent age group. Now, our age group is the working portion. It takes, I want to say 5 hours a month
That's
at
what I was
most.
wondering,
And
5
then it's
hours.
whatever you want to put into it.
And how long
that
of-
can be,
How
that
much
can be done-
training? How
I'm
how
sorry.
long is the training?
The training is about 5 hours, so we can work that. We can break that up if need be for someone that's working. We would do it in the evenings if need be. We could do it on a Saturday if that fit your schedule better. We'll work with you on that. That is a chunk right there. But then it's, by law, we're required to make 1 visit a month. We like to see you make 2, so that you feel like you know more and see more what's going on. But that's entirely up to you. We have some very dedicated volunteers that go every week. And so we'll work you through the details of that, but it's about 5 hours a month at most, I would say. And we do need volunteers in all the areas of the county. So anyone that's willing, we will gladly help and take those on and train them.
Sure do appreciate you coming today, so what's your
Well,
pleasure?
thank you very much. I look forward to that getting communicated back to us. Did you say that you thought you did have the funding, or you were going to still?
Getting ready to make the motion, ma'am.
I'll shut up and let you do that.
Yeah. I'll make a motion, we give $10,000 out of the health and wellness, out of our edit, to the Guardian Advocates
For this year and then
for
next
this year. and
We'll figure out next year.
we'll figure out next year.
Okay.
I'll second that.
Roll call, please.
You did say 10,000.
10,000, yep. She asked for 5, we'll just give her another 5.
Mr. King,
Yes.
Mr. Henry,
Yes,
and Ms. Reagan.
Yes. Thank you so much.
thank you.
Okay. Now we have, we had a misprint, so we can go down to the increased pay for the election. Mr. Spangler's here for this.
Good morning, Commissioners. I'm Rick Spangler. This morning, I'm here representing the Delaware County Election Board. State election law requires that the county administrators, or you, the commissioners, agree to any pay changes that we make for our election employees. What I brought to you this morning was a copy of the minutes from our September 1st meeting and a proposal to raise the pay for our election room workers and our poll workers. These aren't great big pay raises, but they're a little bit to get us to the right place. You know, we're struggling to get poll workers, so we want to give them everything we can. We're still moving forward for vote centers, and that will correct a lot of things, but we're just not there yet. I wanted to do this to kind of bridge it.
This should help.
And your budget's okay with this?
Yeah, I already had this in the clerk's budget, so there won't be any requirement for any
I
approval.
make a motion, we approve the request.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Henry,
Yes,
Mr. King,
Yes.
Ms. Reagan.
Yes.
Thank you.
thank you, Rick.
And Rick, if someone does want to volunteer, they call their party headquarters.
They call their party headquarters, yeah. If they're not sure, you know, I had a lady call the other day, and she didn't know what she had voted or what we would do, so we will help them get in touch with.
And are you using the high school this year?
We're trying. We're not getting much result back yet. We only had one last election, so
Yeah.
we're trying to get the word out there. We can use, you know, students.
It'd be a good way for the kids to
Oh,
learn
absolutely.
how.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, and selection of our mental health provider. John, you had the
Yes.
RFPs.
We had some responses to the RFP for the mental health center at the Justice Center. We actually sent out 2 RFPs, one for the construction work, one for the mental health provider to operate the facility. We received 1 response from Baton Woodruff contractors for development, but we received 3 responses back on the mental health provider. I've examined the 3 proposals. I think you all have inspected the proposal for WellPath, or the facility WellPath has down at Nashville, Tennessee. The WellPath proposal was the most comprehensive and detailed proposal that you received. It also met all the criteria that you'd indicated to me that you wanted to meet. It addressed all the issues in the RFP, and I think that based upon the response of WellPath, that would be my recommendation, was that you select WellPath as the mental health provider.
I was very impressed with their presentation as well as,
I'll make a motion, we accept WellPath.
Second,
roll call, please.
Mr. King,
Yes.
Mr. Henry,
yes.
Ms. Reagan.
Yes.
Also, just for the record, to make a motion to approve Baton Woodruff as the contractor.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Henry,
Yes.
Mr. King,
Yes.
Ms. Reagan.
Yes.
And who was that?
Baton Woodruff, Battin, Woodruff, Woodruff Contracting. I will get working on the agreements for all of them and make a presentation maybe at the next meeting, or if not, then the meeting after that.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, ordinance for second reading, ordinance 2022-22.
I'll make a motion, we table this another couple weeks. I'm
I'll
still
second it.
working on it.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Henry,
Yes.
Mr. King,
Yes.
Ms. Reagan.
Yes. Thank you. And department heads, elected officials. I think Mr. Gould was going to make a remark about his big day tomorrow.
Good morning.
Morning.
How are you? First of all, I want to apologize for my dress, but like I said, I got a big day tomorrow. As soon as I leave here, we're going to the fairground, and we're going to set up for our annual stand down. It takes place from 10 to 2 tomorrow. Hopefully, we're going to have a big turnout. Come out, join us, see what it's all about, and thank you for your support, as always.
Thank you for
Thanks
putting
for
it
your
together.
work on that, Tom.
You got it.
Appreciate
Thank you.
Other announcements from anybody?
I'd just like to say thoughts and prayers goes out to the Richmond Police Department.
Oh, yeah.
She fought a hard fight, but they lost her. So, just say a prayer for them.
Absolutely.
Okay. None other, we'll go down to payment of claims of $1,906,987.22, and the ARP claims of $72,504.85.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. King,
Yes.
Mr. Henry.
Yes.
Ms. Reagan.
Yes. Now it's time for public. If we have anybody here. Any on Facebook, Mr. Brook?
No.
I'll make a motion to recess.
Second.
Motion for recess. Roll call, please.
Mr. Henry.
Yes.
Mr. King.
Yes.
Ms. Reagan.
Yes. Thank you.